Live from Tampa, Florida and the Republican National Convention, this is an ABC 27 special report.
And we are live at the 2012 Republican National Convention in Tampa. Despite delays caused by Tropical Storm Isaac, the RNC did come to session today. WTXL ABC 27's Greg Angel joins us now live from Tampa. Greg?
Hey, Mika. Yeah, a lot of changes to the schedule here at the Republican National Convention, all because of Isaac. It's certainly been keeping us on our toes as well. Right now, Tampa getting a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind. We've been experiencing this kind of weather since a little bit late yesterday afternoon, but more so today as we kind of get those outer bands of Isaac kind of moving through the area. So certainly keeping people here busy. But the folks who have been really busy over the weekend are leaders with the Republican National Convention. They had been scrambling to readjust this week's schedule. That is because over the weekend, as a safety precaution, they had decided to go ahead and to postpone all of Monday's scheduled events. So what happened today, the chairman of the RNC gavelled in the session, then immediately recessed. What they're going to do, all those who were scheduled to give an address today are going to be rescheduled with shorter amount of time to give their speeches throughout the course of the next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We talked to a spokesman with the RNC earlier this week. He says while they are keeping an eye on Isaac, certainly their thoughts and prayers are going out to those who may be impacted by Isaac, but they say the show here must go on.
The storm is out there. There's nothing we can do about the storm, but we're going to carry forward and we're going to present a clear contrast between President Obama's failed policies and Mitt Romney's vision for a better future.
And back to politics. That is where the convention attendees and delegates are now turning their focus, rallying the GOP base and officially nominating Mitt Romney as the GOP's candidate for president. Delegates are going to be taking that action coming up tomorrow. And we should note it's not just a ceremonial action. It's actually a pretty big deal when Mitt Romney receives the official GOP nomination for the White House, because as soon as that happens, as soon as Mitt Romney becomes the GOP's candidate for president, he's going to have at the disposal of his campaign millions of dollars from the general election fund. So certainly big money there. And as we progress here over the next couple of days here at the Republican National Convention, they've got different themes they're going to be highlighting. And one of them is outside the walls. It's about making sure you are involved with the convention without actually having to be here. We'll explain what we're talking about coming up in our 5:30 half hour. For now, we're reporting live in Tampa, Florida from the site of the 2012 Republican National Convention. Greg Angel, WTXL, ABC 27, dedicated to you.
Live from Tampa, Florida and the Republican National Convention, this is an ABC 27 special report.
Now, despite delays caused by Tropical Storm Isaac, the show must go on. That is the message from leaders at the Republican National Convention. WTXL ABC 27's Greg Angel joins us now live from Tampa. And Greg, how are convention leaders getting their message across today?
Well, it's very simple, Mika. The way they're doing it is coming straight to you. Even if you are not here in Tampa, if you're not among the 50,000 people expected here in Tampa at the Republican National Convention, take a look at some of the video we shot earlier today. You should be looking at video from inside the Google room here at the Tampa Convention Center. This is really the nerve center for the Republican National Convention here. They're calling it Convention Without Walls. It's all about social media. Google producing live shows that are being streamed on YouTube, attendees and RNC leaders sharing their convention experience, and they're really sharing the message and the talking points of the Romney campaign on Twitter and Facebook.
This is all about building community and amplifying message. So the reason why we want a convention without walls and have had this tremendous partnership to be able to enhance Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan's message is because we want to reach people around the country, wherever they are, even outside of Tampa. And that's been one of the great things that has been allowed to us through the social media platforms that we're utilizing throughout convention.
And social media is certainly a very important aspect to our coverage here of the 2012 RNC. We are providing updates not only on air, but online at WTXL.tv and, of course, on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Myself, along with our producer, James McGalley, have been posting a number of behind-the-scene video blogs so you can catch up and learn even more about the RNC. While we're here, we are also your voice. We're going to be talking to local delegates and local politicians, and we would love to hear your questions and your feedback that you would like us to pose to them. And of course, you can also take part in our online poll center. For all the details, just go to our website, WTXL.tv. Reporting live in Tampa from the site of the 2012 Republican National Convention, Greg Angel, WTXL, ABC 27, dedicated to you.
Live from Tampa, Florida, and the Republican National Convention, this is an ABC 27 special report.
To politics and your voice, your vote. Now the GOP hoping to rally supporters this week as they officially nominate Mitt Romney as their presidential candidate. WTXL ABC 27's Greg Angel is live for us now in Tampa from the Republican National Convention. And Greg, Isaac obviously having a bit of an impact on the convention there.
Yeah, that's right, Mika. Isaac having a bit of impact. We've been feeling some of the rain and some of the wind from the outer bands. Of course, it's putting a little bit of a damper on what was supposed to be the first day of the convention. Over the weekend, as a safety precaution, RNC leaders decided to postpone all of today's activities. But coming up tomorrow, right there inside of Tampa Bay Times Forum, it's going to be the first full day of activities, and it's going to be back to politics as usual. About 50,000 people expected here in town, and again, local delegates from across the country are here in town. And while they're here, we are going to be talking to local delegates and local politicians. We're going to be talking with them, and even though you're back at home, we are hearing from you, connecting with you on our Facebook and our Twitter pages, and also on our website, WTXL.tv. We're watching as many of you vote in a number of the questions on our poll page. One of the questions you'll find there is this one. It's related to immigration and asks whether a deportation reprieve should be allowed for illegal immigrants who apply for work permits, and whether this is fair to Americans who are also looking for work. We spoke this weekend one-on-one with Georgia Governor Nathan Deal. We asked him that question. Here's how he responded.
Well, of course, my stand on illegal immigration has been pretty firm, both as a United States Congressman and also as governor. I think that we owe it to the citizens of our country that we enforce our immigration laws, pure and simple. And anything that diverts our attention away from making sure that we are bound by the rule of law, and immigration law is part of that rule of law, I think takes away from the culture itself.
And we'd love to know what you think. You can take part in this online poll. You can cast your vote. You can leave your comments on these articles. And of course, you can follow along on our Facebook and Twitter pages as we provide in-depth live coverage here at the 2012 Republican National Convention in Tampa. All the details on our website at WTXL.tv. We'll have much more online coming up throughout the night, and of course later here tonight on the news at 11. For now, reporting live in Tampa, Greg Angel, WTXL, ABC 27, dedicated to you.
Live from Tampa, Florida, and the Republican National Convention, this is an ABC 27 special report.
Tropical Storm Isaac also causing a number of changes to plans for the Republican National Convention in Tampa. But despite that, it's on with the show. WTXL ABC 27's Greg Angel is live for us tonight in Tampa. Greg, what can we expect come Tuesday?
Well, good evening, Mika. You know, just a couple days ago, officials here at the Republican National Convention had been preparing for the potential arrival of Tropical Storm Isaac, but pushing forward. Crews here at the RNC in Tampa now preparing for the arrival of presumptive presidential candidate Mitt Romney. Romney scheduled to arrive here in Tampa tomorrow on the same day that his wife, Ann Romney, is scheduled to give a speech right here inside Tampa Bay Times Forum. Also coming up tomorrow here inside the forum, more than 2,000 delegates from across the country are going to be gathering here. And one of their main priorities, one of their main tasks tomorrow is to take that vote and to officially nominate Mitt Romney as the GOP presidential candidate. So who are these candidates? Where are these delegates, rather? Where are they coming from? And what is their job? Well, we're going to answer some of those questions coming up tomorrow when we introduce you to some local delegates representing North Florida and South Georgia. By the way, we invite you to check check out our website, WTXL.tv. That's where you can find additional in-depth coverage here from the 2012 RNC. You can also link from there to our WTXL poll page. We've got a series of questions there where you can voice your opinion about some of the issues impacting this campaign. You can also link to our Twitter and Facebook page. Myself, along with our producer, James McGalley, have been posting a number of behind-the-scenes video blogs to give you a little bit more in-depth coverage here from the 2012 RNC. Again, Tuesday, really the first full day of activities, and we have got you covered. We'll have much more coming up tomorrow here on WTXL. For now, reporting live tonight in Tampa from the site of the 2012 Republican National Convention, Greg Angel, WTXL, ABC 27, dedicated to you.